Hello there, my very good friends. On this wrestling news video, we've got even more drama in the Charlotte Flair Tiffany Stratton saga.
You will not believe who is still under AEW contract.
Kelly is back, baby!
And no work makes Ricky Starks go crazy.
What's going on?
Don't mind if I do. I'm well born.
I've got no idea, to be honest.
The after news.
All right, let's kick this one off. We've got some more stuff on Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton.
Give it me, I love it.
It's the dramatic gift that just keeps on gifting. Couple of new reports to go over on this situation. So unless you've been living under a rock, they shot on each other verbally on SmackDown this week. There was all kinds of stuff and fluff. But the big lines were Tiffany referencing Charlotte's divorces by going, "You're 0-3.
And you'll be alone forever."
Yeah, you'll be alone forever. Charlotte mocking Tiffany's voice in the most weird thing I've ever seen.
Squeaky!
I can't hear you, Timmy! It was so weird.
It's the best.
And then Charlotte going, "Oh, why is Ludwig Kaiser in my DMs?" while Tiffany was out of the ring already.
Why are you lying?
You lost. Why did you lie?
No, I've never
You ever
seen. Yes.
It's good.
I've never seen the universe collectively go, well, that's not true.
Yeah. Fake. Bull ass fake.
Yeah.
Paper gangster. Nothing more than an image and a liar. If you know that, you are part of my inner circle. But let's talk about these new reports.
All good?
No. Dave Meltzer's been on Wrestling Observer Radio, saying that the problems between these two human beings have been known for about 2 weeks. Some people knew about it backstage for about a fortnight. They went completely off the rails. Both of them went off the rails. Charlotte is getting more of the blame, and in Dave's opinion, deservedly so. But both are getting a bit of heat from this. Fightful Select have another report here. So Sean's got an absolute boatload of details corroborating the Wrestling Observer, but also saying the general backstage consensus is that Charlotte went off script first when she called herself the Nepo Queen. Tiffany, of course, said you're a Nepo baby.
It's the Nepo part, it's the bad bit.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you're a Nepo king, queen, baby, you're Nepo.
Or a Nepomancer. That's my Diablo 4 class. She was kind of basking in that. I'm the Nepo Queen. Apparently,
Like, whatever you are, you're alone.
Okay, yeah, you got divorced 3 times. It was brutal. Absolutely brutal from Tiffany. Now, when Charlotte started mocking Tiffany's voice, going, "Tiffany,
Wait, was that not scripted, Andy?
That wasn't scripted, baby. Imagine it on the script. Charlotte, do a funny voice.
I mean, the olden days.
Yeah, probably would have. Yeah, so when this happened, go and do your impression again. It was really,
Who's a squeaky? I can't hear you.
That's really good. That's really good.
Because I've watched a segment about 5 times.
Sounds a lot
Can't
like
stop
it.
watching it.
It's like Skittles.
If they hadn't announced what the main event would be, this should be Night One's main event.
Absolutely. Just them talking to
You
each other.
could separately charge for just this match and everyone would pay to see it.
I tell you what, I will go to the roast of WrestleMania if Charlotte and Tiffany get a mic.
Oh my god, yes.
I will endure Tony
Round
Hinchcliffe.
2 of this.
Yeah,
have the match on night 1 and be like, right, well, we all know who's won the match, but the title's also on the line there.
There you go, baby. So the squeaky voice thing, that wasn't scripted, and people backstage that Tiffany, at this stage, needed to fight back.
I can only imagine them on like the headset just, okay, it's good, yeah, Wade, you're doing a great job, yeah, ask Tiffany about like fighting Charlotte. What the hell's happening?
What's going on? What's going on? The mic can't even
What
pick
was
this.
Wade thinking?
It's so squeaky.
He's like, I know I'm there to stop any physicality, but where's this going?
Well, he stepped in like twice. He was like, no. But yeah, so that wasn't scripted. When it happened, people backstage said that Tiffany probably needed to fight back.
You sure did.
But going so personal with it felt ill-advised. The divorces, the 0-3, all of that stuff. The lines about, obviously, the lines about the divorce and the Ludwig Kaiser, that wasn't cleared. None of that was cleared. No. Charlotte addressing the crowd booing her, which she did for about 2 minutes.
She couldn't get her words out, that's why.
She got completely lost when she was like, "Chicago, wow." She would start sentences and then abandon them.
She did the same promo 6 times.
Yeah, it was wacky. That wasn't planned. So her commenting on the crowd booing her.
It's power.
Yeah. But when she did it, that was described as power. It was described as run-of-the-mill ad-libbing that would never get anyone heat. That's just what you do.
It's a bit like Dom when he gets it. He just kind of, come on, let's get a bit more.
Or like Logan Paul when they pipe in the fake boost
exactly.
for him. Now, the producers were told to edit out all the personal relationship stuff.
It's too late, I've already seen it.
And the mocking. Yeah, I've downloaded this. It's with me forever.
Disappear.
Sorry, producers.
Have they cut it off the Netflix version then? I need to go and check.
Don't know. It was on when I watched it on Saturday morning.
Yeah, same.
So I'm not sure. The general reaction when Charlotte did the funny voice was confusion. You were like, "What the hell is going on? Why is she injecting? Why is she taking in some helium? What's going on here?" And then when they got personal, the general reaction was, "Oh, shh."
Yeah.
Understandably. Now, Fightful note that there is heat on both of them for the situation, which was described as a wreck. They didn't hear of any issues backstage afterwards, however, no fighting or anything like that. Many people at Raw got a big laugh out of Ludwig Kaiser kind of playing it up and being a good sport. He did a little interview, I think it was with Jackie Redmond, and then he was on Instagram yesterday in Tiffany's comments going, "Check your DMs," which is quite funny. Yeah, this thing's a train wreck, but it's my most looked forward to WrestleMania match.
This is it. After that one where they did the face-to-face, I think it was in Bologna, everyone was like, "Oh God, she's just going to tear her to pieces and then take a title. This has really gone off the rails." And then with what happened in wherever they were on Friday, Chicago, yes, of course.
Right. The Windy City.
It was
full of fights.
It just got everyone so hyped about it. I get that they're pissed off that they went off script, but it's kind of worked out. Aside from them already hating each other, but I think they already did, to be honest.
Yeah.
Neither of them probably really wanted this match at WrestleMania. I'm sure Tiffany actually probably wanted it. It's Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, Charlotte.
But Charlotte clearly wanted something else. I think this is the best compromise that they've come out with. I agree. I think it's one of my most anticipated matches. And in Tiffany's defense, I'm going to be a bit of a Tiffany stan here. I love Charlotte Flair. She's phenomenally talented. And I think genuinely the match at WrestleMania, if they're on the same page, is going to be really, really good. But just to defend Tiffany somewhat, she's got taken to pieces by that Bologna interview where it wasn't really fair, or she clearly wasn't as prepared.
She was absolutely trucked in that segment, yeah.
If then they say, all right, in Chicago, have the scripted line that I assume was okayed about saying you're always going to be in your dad's shadow, right? Which is got her. If then Charlotte's going to say, well, everyone says that, so that's not even a good line, Tiffany's going to be like, oh, I'll get something else out then. Oh, call an ambulance. But not from me.
It's crazy, man. It's just crazy.
Put it in the video package for me.
Yeah.
Don't edit it out. Don't back down. Double down. Start this week's SmackDown. Open mic. Them two. Let's go.
My Way video package begins with that segment where Charlotte was sitting over Tiffany when she was down, and she's going, "Tiffy, wake up, Tiffy." Go through the sit-down interview last week. Go through this and whatever the heck they do this week. Still 2 more SmackDowns to go.
Is this going to be the first time ever that instead of them saying, hey, no physicality, they're like, only physicality?
Yeah, just
don't say anything else.
Don't say a word. Microphones are off. So, WrestleMania, we should have just done a one-story video. This is monstrous.
I love talking about it.
Yeah, we'll kind of rush through the other ones at the end. Or maybe we'll just make a 40-minute video. I don't know.
Cares? I'm not busy today.
For WrestleMania, for the implications for WrestleMania, right, in terms of the match, I can see this going one of 2 ways, right? I don't think it's just going to be a fine wrestling match. I think, one, they are going to channel this and have an incredibly physical, compelling, unbelievable knock the crap out of each other match, or Charlotte is going to bury her.
Yeah. Understandably, I hope it's the former rather than the latter.
Yeah.
Tiff had some really good stiff matches with Becky in NXT. There's your blueprint right there.
Definitely.
I personally would have Tiffany Stratton go over. I think it'd be a huge feather in her cap.
So would I.
But I can see the latter situation also happening. But yeah, in terms of the match, obviously at one point Charlotte should have her beaten down and be like, the Nepo Queen, and everyone's going to be like, boo!
Yeah, this is...
The alignments at least have been sorted. Everyone loves Tiff and everyone hates Charlotte.
They fixed that! Charlotte should have Nepo Queen on her robe.
Yes.
Why the hell not? So, let's devil's out.
Crawl out like a baby. That should be your entrance.
Tiffy!
What about they have the big, what they called, the big graphics that float in the air. What if it's just a big,
what if it's
VR
just a big
dummy? Thoughts?
And a baby bottle. Why the
Which
hell not?
WrestleMania have a thought? They like their giant box of Bootio. It's just a giant dummy.
Here's the thing, you
Just
know,
spit out.
You know what? If Vince McMahon was still doing creative, this would be like a baby match. They would have like giant dummies as weapons and stuff. That's what they would do. They'd be shooting milk out of a bottle and
Everyone
stuff.
don't have to wrestle in diapers.
It'd be ridiculous. That's exactly what they would do. Let's devil's advocate Charlotte Flair a little bit here, right? Because everyone's piling on her, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I do feel like it is harsh
Yeah.
when she's just had that really emotional interview.
She got destroyed in this segment. I think she got demolished by Tiffany. But like, if I'm Charlotte Flair, I probably wouldn't want my divorce brought up either.
No.
Especially when it's still so raw.
And you're going to say anything in that moment, including...
At the same time, she did kind of railroad Tiffany in that sit-down the other week.
You should have known, when this was coming, that after what you did...
Receipt is coming, brother.
Yeah.
And look...
I reckon there's a weird bit of Charlotte that now probably respects
There
Tiffany.
probably is. She's probably like, you're a shooter.
Yeah.
Like,
That was Jared Nia
let's
and
go.
just decided, should we just have a fight?
Yeah, let's go. That Nia match was something else. What I had another point that I mean, it's gone on for a bit, but
I have an idea, sir.
yeah.
You know, like last year, when we were there freezing our asses off in Philly, and then some matches, people kind of got bored and were just like, dude wipes, or whatever was like sponsoring the match.
Turn the light off.
Yeah, get Huggies to sponsor this match. It's a no-brainer.
Huggies. Why the heck not?
Yeah.
Why the heck not?
But do let us know your thoughts on this. I'm fascinated to know more. In the
yeah,
comment section
just
below.
go off, man. Just go off. This is fun.
Right.
This stuff is fun. It's dreadful fiction. Awful fiction. But incredible TV.
Yes.
How can you not be addicted to this? It's wrestling, baby. That's what it's all about. This is bloody business. It's not about stories. It's about real stuff.
You're getting real.
I'm speaking rubbish, but anyway. Next. How can we do anything else?
Well,
Cheesy
funny enough,
peeps.
fun segue here. Speaking of Flairs, you won't believe he's still under AEW contract. It's Ric Flair, that's right. He hasn't appeared since March of last year, but apparently he's still under AEW contract. Basically, he appeared on Busted Open Radio yesterday with them obviously asking him about whether or not he's going to be involved in the whole John Cena's breaking your record at WrestleMania sort of thing. But Rick said, I work for another company. I'm sure I'd be more than welcome at WrestleMania, but it's competition. Look, AEW opens up more opportunities for guys to work. If it wasn't for working with Tony, I would absolutely be there. You couldn't keep me out of the building. He didn't specify and wasn't asked if WWE had approached him to be involved, but his current deal isn't thought to be, sorry about the dinosaurs pointing me off, if you can hear it. It's not thought to be a restrictive contract, but it could be very difficult for him to participate in activities whilst he's working for Tony. Yeah. He did also put over the AEW head as the greatest guy in the world.
Greatest guy in the world.
But Ric Flair, I don't know, could pop up on Dynamite tonight. In theory.
I am amazed that he is still under contract there. I know when they signed the deal, it was like something to do with Rick's energy drink, wasn't it?
Yeah,
like
wasn't it like they weren't even really paying him effectively?
Yeah, it was like basically. It wasn't costing AEW anything.
Still a dumb hire, but you know.
Yeah, weird one. I understand why Sting wanted his old mate to be involved in his retirement, but maybe do it shorter term. They don't really advertise Woo Energy anymore, do they? It used to be on the sides of the LED boards. It's not really there anymore. So yeah, weird one. I mean, if I'm Tony, I would just go... Hey, you're not paying him anyway. It's a sponsorship thing. Yeah, maybe there's a term that they have to adhere to. I don't know.
Yeah. Or it genuinely might be one of those things where, in reality, from the way he was talking about it there, he's not actually even asked. Yeah. WWE haven't asked him, and he's not asked AEW. If they do ask, can I go? Yeah. And he's just saying stuff.
Yeah. He might just be talking crap. Him involved in the John Cena heel thing.
I think you could. I don't think he needs to be there. Maybe he could be in attendance, I suppose, but I certainly won't give him a bloody microphone.
No,
one Flair with a live mic's more than enough.
Get them both going, baby. Let's go. I think. I mean, it's kind of a fault. Like Ric Flair's actually a 25-time world champion. They just have this 16 number because they selectively don't count 9 of them. Yeah. It's a whole weird thing. But yeah. I was very surprised to learn he was still under.
I'm trying to work out. Did you see this thing? Sorry to go off topic here. Did you see this thing yesterday where? To be fair, shout out to I think it was. I'm not sure here, but I'm going to give credit to Scott Carlson because I'm fairly certain it was him who does the brilliant ups and downs on our website.
Nice guy.
Pointed out that they said this will be Roman's 11th WrestleMania main event. and I've got 10 in my head. And then I saw someone saying, actually, when Seth made it a triple threat at 31, that counts as
as 2.
Does it?
Does it? Yeah.
They didn't when they were talking about it last year and like saying breaking another. Anyway.
I don't know. It's weird situations. Kelly.
Hey,
she's back.
Kelly.
She's got a legend.
Kelly, as Santino calls her.
That's her name. She has signed a WWE Legends deal. Fightful reporting this. Numerous sources have confirmed that Kelly is on a Legends deal. She last wrestled in 2022 in the Royal Rumble. She's been in Battle Royals a couple of times as well. She actually, someone who retired really young. She was only 25 when she left wrestling in 2012. She's done a bunch of other work in other places since then. She's been a 24/7 champion, if you count that as wrestling, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kelly, WWE Legends deal just means probably just formalizing things for when they bring her in every now and then.
Likenesses in video games, I assume.
Yeah, there's probably image rights and all kinds of other stuff that you don't really hear about. The one thing I always think about Kelly is that her real name is cooler than her ring name.
I was just about to say that. I was going to say I think she's got the second best real name compared to their wrestling.
The first
name.
one's Dick Blood.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's Ricky Steamboat.
Dick Blood.
Dick Blood. Kelly's real name is Barbie Blank. That is a phenomenal ring.
Why didn't you just use that?
Yeah, that's phenomenal.
Not her fault, obviously.
Liv Morgan as well as Gianna Dodio.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. But yeah, Barbie Blank, one of the best wrestling names I've ever heard that has never been used.
Yeah, congratulations to her on getting this deal. More than deserved. You know, just whenever we met her at like WrestleCon and stuff, couldn't have been nicer. And yeah, just doing her own thing now, and quite rightly, she's from obviously a very different time in the women's division in WWE, but deserves all the credit regardless.
You know, John Cena's middle name is Felix.
Is it?
Yeah, Felix the House Cat. Legend.
I'd love it if Cody Rhodes full named him Jonathan Felix.
Who's Felix? He's a music guy.
Musician, yeah.
Yeah, was he a DJ or something?
Yeah, I think so. He's making fresh beats. A bit like me in my bedroom back in the day.
DJ Willie. Wiki.
I just shook my Discman a bit, so it skipped. That's about it.
There we go.
Right, let's talk about Ricky Starks. Now, of course, Ricky Saints going crazy. All right, seems bad. It's just like I'm taking the piss here, and I really like Ricky, so I'll He was on, it's because he didn't come on our podcast, he was on the Ringers show with Cameron Hawkins, and he talked about frustrations, basically, from being out of action, not just with a neck injury, but obviously not being able to work. He said, basically, he loves to do things. Fulfillment comes from actually making art, doing art, said the now Ricky Saints. And actually being the person that makes something and put that out there, and when you don't have the opportunity to do that, my fulfillment is stalled out. That's how everything operates for me. I think that was the toughest part. It reminded me of when I had my neck injury and I couldn't wrestle. I was going crazy because I couldn't do the one thing that I love to do. With regards to his plans in WWE, he has got big plans. Of course, he's already the North American champion. He is working Stand and Deliver on next Saturday, of course. Probably against Ethan Page, but there's a 4-way on NXT next week to decide that. With regards to, his aspirations in WWE, though, he said, my aspirations in AEW would just be given a chance and given the ball fully. I want that in WWE. I want the WWE Championship, but along the way, the Intercontinental title would be great. He's basically trying to book himself into an IC title match at next year's WrestleMania. It's in New Orleans.
Yeah, there you go. Good interview, as always, with Seahawk. The line about I just wanted to be given the ball and the opportunity and the chance to run with it in AEW. Now he wants that in WWE. He's an ambitious guy, obviously, which is good. I like it when wrestlers have high aspirations for themselves. I think it reflects very well. I can understand why the last year might have not been the most fulfilling of his life when he's being benched effectively. But he's back on TV now. He's in NXT. He's walking the entire barricade, doing the thing on Sean Spears. How many indies? He didn't do many indie spots.
No,
Defy
was the one
where he had to vacate the title.
He talked about getting in the interview. He talks about getting very emotional in that match as well. Love it. Fascinating stuff. Love Ricky Starks. I love Seahawk as well, by the way. Shout out to the Ringer. Check out the Ring if you've never checked them out before. Great guys. It's very nearly time for our annual meet-up, me and Seahawk. Every year, around sort of Wale Mania,
there you go.
he sort of do the point across Hey, it is. And then normally we can't stop bumping into each other across WrestleMania weekend. Lovely bloke.
Wally Mania, I keep meaning to go every single year. Every single year it gets to 9 p.m. and my body's like, time for bed. That's just how I work.
I'm going to be there.
How I
I'm
operate.
going to be there and going to be doing some stuff. So join us there for that. There's always stories at Wale Mania. Yeah. Shout out to Wale as always.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That was a lot of fun today.
That was.
And if you want more fun, you want to check out our morning news, that's available.
It's right here.
Right here.
Right here. We're talking about Tony Hinchcliffe.
Oh, I forgot about that. It's been so long.
Cool.
Check it out. Bye.
Bye.